Hi, welcome to How to RPG. My name is Fred Weller and today I want to talk about role-playing games. Now, this is all about running your adventure. For those of you who are familiar with what I do here, I like to present something a little bit new and we're going to cover building caves. But I thought I would do something a little bit special because as it's supposed to be sort of like a Game Master guide this, I thought we would go into monster and animal populations inside your cave. So what are some common animals that would be found in a cave location or a cavern? Well, actually, as it turns out, bats, bears, snakes, spiders, very common. Millipedes, centipedes, the salamander lizard. You've got your cave fisher, which is like a D&D monster. You have your crayfish, you have your insects. The tiger likes to hang out in a cave. Crabs, shrimp, things like that. Okay, but then we were talking about spiders before. The thing with spiders, when you put them in a cave, spiders and even giant spiders will set up their cobwebs and their webbing and their lair close to the entrance to the cave. Now why? So that animals and creatures get caught in it, because often animals don't go deep into a cave, so you want to catch them just as they're entering, so it would be just in the entrance. If you're going to put a spider, that's where to put the spider. Now monsters that you could find in a cave, well, mole men, the roper, the piercer, which is like the juvenile version of the roper, myconids, shriekers, the giant fire beetle, cave men or cave women. You got your goblins, your troglodytes, your kobolds, your magma mephits, your orcs hang out in caves. You've got oozes, everything from gelatinous cube to black puddings. You have the rot grub. You have earth elementals, cloakers. The otiog would hang out in a cave. The umber hulk, very much an underdark creature, but also cave. Salamander. Now, for those of you who are wondering, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the salamander. You know what I'm talking about. It's not the lizard one. The chull, particularly if you have a watery cave. You have the phase spider, the carrion crawler, and that's just a few. But you could also have very powerful monsters. Now, what sort of monsters hang out in a cave or cavern? Dragons, like pretty much all dragons. Almost all dragons will generally be in a cave in some sort of location. But the purple worm, the behir, and the aboleth, deep below the ground, particularly where there is a watery cave, because it kind of needs water. So those are a couple of ideas that you could use for populating your cave in your role-playing game, and I'm sure that you'll find some way of adding to that list, but I have provided you with a starting point. I hope this was useful to you. I want to thank my patrons who support me so I can keep doing this every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and hey, till next time, keep rolling those 20s.